Okay. I had myself a good healthy cry after that last video. I popped open a IPA and I've about finished that off. And now my head is fully ready to be committed to nothing but Dark Souls. So, let's go explore an Orlando castle. I think I'm gonna clear it. It's what I feel like doing. There's no reason to, but I've actually already opened up this shortcut earlier when I ran up. I don't actually need anything down there at all. I guess I should be smart and heal. I do wish I would have picked up the red tear stone ring. It's not something that I've used a lot, but it could have definitely been fun. Especially on something like the ONS fight. I had to know what it was. I really, really like this area. I think I got really lost in here in my first playthrough. I remember being very, very confused at some point and like not being able to find the way forward. Again, I don't think I'm going to mess with these guys. I may make a run on my own time, or I may do a complete video at some point where I just farm up a bunch of stuff. Farming, I very much enjoy farming in games that don't require you to farm. I tend to not like games so much that where farming is kind of like a main component of the game. Unfortunately, that would be like your traditional RPGs. I've got one friend that's real disappointed in that, I know. But it seems to me that kind of your more traditional RPGs have a grinding element almost built into the gameplay. And that's kind of tough for me to get into. But I love optional grinds. The most recent one I had, and I think I was explaining this to that same friend recently, was Neo 2. I got into Neo 2, and that game, I mean, I guess you could say it has some required grinding, but not really. I didn't find it to be that difficult of a game. But it has tons of optional grinding. And I got sucked into that hard. There was a couple weeks, at least a week, where I would get on every single day. I would run to one certain spot where there was a small NPC called a Kodama that can trade your, they're called accessories in that game. my camera, like, well, I won't make excuses, but I feel like my camera got stuck either in the door or in him, and it wouldn't turn for a second. But you could go to this one Kodama and trade for, you could drop your accessory, and trade for another one that had different stats on it. And there were some stats that were very rare. And I would get on every day and do that over and over and over, looking for this one specific accessory roll that I wanted. And I never got it. After, I would say, I would get on, like, even when I didn't want to, even when it was late and I didn't have time to play games, I would get on and at least once, even if it was once, I would run to this one Kodama, and I would drop my accessory, and it's almost like gambling. It's like there's an element to it that's, oh, maybe I was trying to maybe my guy was trying to shut the door when it was being weird. Maybe that's what was going on, because I didn't mean to shut the door right there. So yeah, I think it's possible, just depending on time, it's possible that I'll have one video just dedicated to nothing but farming. I would be farming like I know I would farm the Ghost Dagger from the Ghosts in New Londo. I would farm Demon Titanite, this right here, from the demons both in Sin's Fortress and then the one here. I guess I could try to take out the one here while I'm here. Actually, yeah, you know what? Let's do that. There's really nothing else now that I want to do. I kind of wanted to go through that area, even though I didn't save Sigurd. I get them confused, which one's in DS1 and which one's in DS3. But actually don't remember exactly what's right here. I think it's just a soul item. Yeah. So let me see how many Homer Bones I have for. Yeah, why not? Let's do it. Let's try to take that guy out. Actually, you know what? So I was planning on doing ONS this time, but let's take that dude out, and then I have to take Lautrec out. So I'm gonna do both of those things. I'm going to. Why did I never kill this guy? I'm gonna upgrade the bonfire, more so for the Titanite Demon than for an ONS, to be honest with you. I'm gonna upgrade the bonfire. I'm going to let's eat a bunch of souls. I'd like to get my dexterity up as high as I can. I'm aware that I can upgrade the dagger to plus 15. I mean, I could have went. I've done runs before where I went straight to a Norlondo or New Londo, I'm sorry, and got the larger ember, and then farm chunks from the dark graves down there. I'm gonna keep Quelaag Soul just because her Fury Sword's one of my favorite in the game, so I always like to have the potential to have it. So yeah, I know I could have a higher level dagger right now, but I think I kind of wanted to get here and take on ONS with just a level 10 dagger. That sounded like more fun, so. But I am going to go ahead and get my dexterity up so the scaling can... There we go. I'm too close to not get one more. I think that'll do it. I think that would probably help more than 2 points of damage. A few more swings. Yeah, let's try to take out this Titanite demon. This is probably not going to be fun. So, I'm not very good at fighting them. I don't do it a whole lot, and I find it pretty difficult anytime I try, to be honest with you. They're one of the enemies in the game that I probably fear most. I need to go up. Wait a minute. See, I still get turned around in this place. I know I did the first time I played. Like I said, I remember specifically having like the feeling. Oh, it's on this level. I was thinking it was on the bottom level. All right. I'm just gonna go balls to the wall. I'm gonna try to just run in and do it, and then we'll see how that goes. This feels like a Dark Souls 2 boss. These guys do. More difficult, I would say, than almost any Dark Souls 2 boss, but the hitboxes on these guys are a little hard to judge, and I don't know. I mean, maybe I'm being unfair to these guys, because some of the Dark Souls 2 bosses are ridiculous. Ridiculously bad. I mean, I love that game. It has some things about it that I like more than any other game. It has some of the best customization, some of the best build variety. Has some of the coolest areas, I think. Unfortunately, the combat and the just the actual coding of the game, the mechanics, the hitboxes are just not. They're not as high quality. I mean, it just is a fact. I know that the game gets hated on a lot, but it just is an objective fact that Dark Souls 2 does not have as tight of combat and as well drawn of hitboxes. I think they took the lazier out and made more square hitboxes rather than actual shapes of weapons and bodies, and they went with more like rectangular hitboxes. That's completely speculation. I don't know anything about actual coding or game design. It's just kind of my layman's interpretation of what's going on. I know that the hitboxes in this game, for the most part, are crazy good, to the point where if you're doing an animation that makes you kind of like dip below a projectile slightly, it's near perfect at times. It very much is. And Dark Souls 2 is not that. That's all I know. See, this would actually be... This would be a good time to use Power Within. I did stop in Blighttown and pick it up. never kindled the bonfire. I said I was going to, and then I didn't. See that? That feels like it should have been a dodge. That's what I was saying. These guys are kind of like a Dark Souls 2 boss. Like even sometimes. There's just so much of them though. I guess that I just saw the tell how to hitbox too. So, all right, let's start paying attention. Let's see how. Okay, that was this range right here is insane. That's legit though. I mean, I'll take that. Like, the last thing I'm gonna do is complain about a boss being intimidating. I think it's awesome. Don't get me wrong. I just feel like these guys are sometimes slightly unfair. So, all right, now I'm going full boss mode. It takes 18,000. Okay. It takes 18,000 souls to get a level. If I had I've got a pyromancy flame. I've got power within. So if I had 18,000 souls, it's not worth. I need one more attunement to be able to cast both magic weapon and power within. But it's just time to get good. That's all there is to it. Thought I was gonna blow it at the end there. It's actually pretty fun. Pretty fun. Okay. What else did I say I was gonna do? Oh, law check. Let's do it. We'll attempt to take out Logic, and then I'll end the video. We'll take on ONS next time. Easier than I thought. Nice. Wasn't planning on using the fat ring, but I actually may. I forgot to pick the Chlorantine ring up in the Great Hollow. It's one of the reasons I went there. But I didn't. So I may use. Let me get out of here. That's all the fighting I wanted to for this video. I'm gonna look at my setup real quick, and then the next time I start, I'm going straight for ONS. Yes, I don't have anything that would help me at all, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this on, and then I'll probably take it right back off after this fight. So, I'm gonna kindle up my bonfire, and then start the next video. We'll go straight for ONS. And then after that, I have no plan, so just go wherever I'm feeling. See you guys next time.